I remember the courtroom lights first, cold, white, merciless. They hummed above me like they were waiting for the truth to snap. My wife sat 2 rows ahead, pretending she couldn't feel my eyes on her. Her family flanked her like a pack, shoulders tight, jaws ready. Her mother glared at me with her trademark venom, convinced rage was enough to rewrite biology. And her ex? Her ex smirked like he already knew the script. I didn't give them the satisfaction of emotion. Not anger, not fear, just the smallest smile. The kind that says, "I've come prepared." They thought this was the day they would bury me. They didn't know it was the day I'd already buried them. I married her because she felt like silence in a loud world. Soft laugh, warm hands. A woman who claimed she wanted a future with me. Her parents loved me in the beginning because I paid for dinners, fixed their sink, and stayed silent when they insulted half the world. Her ex was just a friend, she said, just someone from before. I believed her. I used to believe everything she said. That was the first mistake. The second was ignoring the nights she came home smelling of a cologne I didn't own. The third was believing the tears when she found out she was pregnant and whispered, "It's yours, I promise." Promises are funny things. They age like fruit, fast and foul. It was the baby's eyes, gray, sharp, unmistakably familiar, and not from me. Not from anyone on her side either. But I didn't confront her. I didn't rage. I didn't accuse. I watched. Quiet, calculating. Her ex started showing up more, always under the guise of checking in as a friend. Her phone was a shrine of deleted messages that weren't deleted well enough. And then there was the one moment that sealed it. I walked in early from work, found them whispering in the kitchen. Too close, too familiar, too comfortable. Her hand on her stomach, his hand on her back. Her eyes wide when she saw me, like I had interrupted a prophecy. I didn't ask a single question, just nodded. And in that nod, I decided something. If they wanted to betray me quietly, I would destroy them publicly. Revenge isn't a single strike, it's architecture. First, I documented everything: dates, texts, photos, conversations. Truth has a way of stacking up if you're patient. Second, I consulted a lawyer, a good one, a surgical one, someone who didn't flinch when I laid out exactly what I intended. Third, I waited for them to make their move, because guilty people always push their luck. And right on time, her family pounced. They filed a court petition demanding I pay child support, claimed as her husband I was financially responsible, even if the child wasn't mine. They said it with confidence, as if entitlement was a birthright. Her mother snarled, "You're the husband, you'll foot the bill." Her ex folded his arms and grinned, "The judge will side with us." I just smiled, because this was the moment I had built the entire structure for. I don't need to prove I'm not the father, I told them, only who actually is. Their confidence cracked right then. Hairline at first, then spreading. On the day of the hearing, they strutted in like victors rehearsing their acceptance speeches. I arrived calm, no entourage, no theatrics, just a briefcase filled with every piece of evidence I'd collected. The judge asked the standard questions. Her family spat out their lies like they had practiced in front of a mirror. My wife wouldn't even look at me. Guilt makes people study their shoelaces. Then the judge turned to me. "Mr. Hale, do you contest paternity?" I shook my head. "No, Your Honor, I don't contest it." Every face in her family lit up, brief, bright, stupid hope. I let them enjoy the illusion for one breath. Then I continued. "I don't contest it because I already requested a paternity test through the court months ago." Her mother snapped her head toward me. Her ex's smirk fell like a dead weight. My wife paled so fast she looked translucent. The judge flipped the file open. The room went still. A held breath. A countdown. And then, according to the certified results, the biological father is Jacob Dunn, the ex, her ex, sitting 3 seats to her left. Every member of her family turned toward him in perfect, horrified unison. His mouth opened, but nothing came out, just a soundless plea for the floor to swallow him. My wife covered her face. Her mother whispered something that sounded like a curse. Her father slumped as if years of denial had finally crushed him. But the best part? I wasn't finished. My attorney has also filed a petition, I said calmly, for reimbursement of all marital funds used during the deceit, as well as emotional damages and legal fees. And as the biological father is present, the court can now assign the appropriate responsibility. The judge nodded, already signing. Her ex looked like a man watching his own execution. They didn't speak to me after the hearing, not one of them. They huddled like broken statues while Jacob was served paperwork right there in the courtroom. My wife tried to reach for me, some pathetic instinct, but I stepped back. She had betrayed me in silence. I rejected her in public. Fair trade. When it was over, I walked out without looking back. The hall felt wider, the air lighter. Justice doesn't feel warm. It feels clean. People ask if I regret it, if part of me misses her, if my revenge was worth it. I'll put it simply. Betrayal is a blade. You can either bleed from it or learn how deeply it cuts. I chose the latter. By the time they dragged me into court, they thought they had trapped me. But I was already standing outside the cage, holding the key, watching them lock themselves in. And that's the thing about the truth. When it finally hits, it never whispers, it detonates.